40 days after Christmas, the mystery of Bethlehem reaches its appointed hour. According to the law of God, the firstborn must be presented in the temple, and the mother must appear before the Lord. Christ, though he is the lawgiver, submits to the law. The Word made flesh is carried into God's house, not as a symbol, but as an offering. Here, the incarnation is no longer hidden. The child who lay in the manger is placed upon the altar of obedience. Heaven's light enters the temple not to be admired, but to be surrendered. Christmas does not end in sentiment. It ends in self-gift. This is why the Church blesses candles. Light now stands at the center, but shadows gather. The brightness of the crib yields to the solemnity of sacrifice. From this day forward, Christ is no longer only born, he is given. Mary submits to the law of purification, though no stain has touched her soul. She who conceived by the Holy Ghost chooses to stand among sinners. In this act, her holiness shines most clearly, not in privilege, but in humility. She does not excuse herself. She does not claim exemption. Though exalted above all women, she walks the path of obedience. Goffine reminds us that Mary's greatness is revealed not by what she avoids, but by what she embraces. By bowing before the law, Mary teaches the soul how to please God. True sanctity does not seek recognition. It obeys. It remains silent. It offers itself. In the temple, something unprecedented occurs. God offers God to himself. The eternal Son, clothed in flesh, is presented as the firstborn. This is not a ceremony without consequence. It is the public beginning of Christ's consecration as victim. Until now, Christ has remained hidden. At Candlemas, redemption steps into the light. The child is placed into the hands of the priest, foreshadowing the day he will place himself upon the cross for the life of the world. The manger already pointed toward the altar. The altar already points toward Calvary. From this moment forward, Christ belongs visibly to the Father and irrevocably to our salvation. Simeon had waited his entire life for this hour. Led by the Holy Ghost, he recognizes the child at once. The promise is fulfilled, not in splendor, but in poverty. He proclaims Christ as the light for the revelation of the Gentiles and the glory of Israel. Here, Epiphany reaches completion. Christ is revealed not to one nation alone, but to all mankind. This light does not merely comfort, it exposes. It reveals the thoughts of hearts. Christ is not neutral ground. He is the dividing line. Then the joy is pierced. Simeon turns to Mary and foretells a sword, one that will pass through her soul. The cross is no longer hidden. The cost of redemption is spoken aloud. Mary learns that her mission will not be crowned with consolation. To love Christ fully is to suffer with him. In this moment, she is consecrated as the mother of sorrows. Candlemas reveals a truth the world resists. Salvation is costly. The light will not be extinguished, but it will be lifted upon a cross. Anna had waited for decades, fasting, praying, serving God night and day. She did not abandon hope. She did not grow weary. Her fidelity was quiet and unseen. At last, her perseverance is rewarded. She beholds the Redeemer and gives thanks to God. Goffine presents her as the image of those who endure without applause. God never forgets faithful souls. Even when the world sees nothing, heaven is preparing fulfillment. Candlemas calls the soul to obedience to God's law, even when it is difficult. It calls for detachment from consolation and readiness for sacrifice. The blessed candle symbolizes the Christian life. It gives light only by being consumed. Christ does not ask his followers to shine comfortably, but to burn. To follow Christ is to be offered with him. Every soul must decide whether to carry the light or retreat into darkness. With Candlemas, the visible joy of Christmas fades. The church turns toward penance. The alleluias fall silent. The road ahead grows narrow. Yet Christ remains the light. He does not lead away from suffering. He leads through it. Candlemas leaves us with a final summons. Follow the light, through obedience, through sorrow, through the cross, into glory.